Ego, welcome to Live from Bed.
Thank you so much.
We've been talking for a few minutes, and I've really been, not forthright about how big of a fan of yours I am.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Oh, huge. Like, I watch you every weekend.
Oh my gosh.
Which is like, okay, we're recording this on a Friday, transparently.
Yes. Yeah.
How are you here?
I'm off for the week. They give us little hiatus weeks where we're off for a week, maybe 2 weeks at a time. Otherwise, we would go absolutely insane. And it's nice for us to have a Saturday sometimes ourselves.
Yeah.
So I'm off for the week. And this week has absolutely flown by.
I bet.
Yeah.
And so you're back on next week.
I'm back on next week, yeah.
Because that schedule is nuts.
It's truly insane. It's not normal.
Like, what are the hours, roughly?
I'm going to guess we're working like 60 hours or something, I think. Like
in like 4 days.
We have only Sundays off.
Oh,
We
really?
work Monday to Saturday, but into Sunday, honestly. So is Sunday really off because we get off at 1:30 a.m. and then there's an after party. And there have been times I've gone to the after party and been like, I'm actually just going in and going immediately out.
Yeah.
I'm really good for that in general, in life, not just with the after party.
Right.
I'm good for a poke my head in.
I'm so good at leaving.
Yes. What a skill. And I'm killing it in that regard.
By the way, my husband is horrible at leaving. There are people that are bad at leaving.
I know.
I'm excellent at leaving.
I'm really, really good at it. And I tell people, and I prep them before when we are going to social things, like, let's go in and go out, but I need you to know that I'm serious about that. I have fully walked in and then also walked out within 4 minutes.
I have a haunting memory of me doing that recently.
Did you have somewhere to be? You just were like, I can't be social.
I actually did have somewhere to be.
Okay.
Normally my bed is where I have to be. And that's,
same.
But I actually did have somewhere else I had to be, but I was really disappointed in myself because I could have done better.
Oh, you got to show yourself grace. Sometimes it bees like that. Sometimes you got to pop in, you got to pop out. You had somewhere to be. If he saw, you did the thing. You saw the person.
I came, right?
You kind of took in the art.
Yeah.
And I think it's okay. But I sometimes, with the SNL after parties, will be like, I'm really going to just pop in and pop out. And still somehow I don't get home until 3 a.m. And I kid you not, I'm a person who can fully walk in a party and walk right out.
Me too. And I have I don't know FOMO. No, I really don't.
I don't either.
I don't feel it ever.
I don't ever. That's such a fascinating feeling, and I don't experience it at all. I'm never missing anything.
Isn't that weird? Like, did your mom feel like that? Like, I feel like my mom was kind of like that. Like, she never was like.
Yeah, my mom was like very content to be at home. She's very content being in her space, not being nosy about what anyone else is
my
up
mom
to.
Too.
Yeah, and I think it's great.
Totally.
I think it's a great skill to have. You have to convince me to leave my home. I have said that I have fear of getting ready and then being disappointed, and that's whatever those
wasting,
letters.
Yeah, fear, whatever that is.
Yeah.
No, I know, me too. But I love a canceled plan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get upset about not being invited to something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, actually, I'm kind of lying. I want to be invited, but I want it to be understood I'm not going. Let's be very clear.
I'm generally speaking, I would clock if someone invited everyone else and didn't invite me, and I'd go, oh, well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'd be like, I don't want to go to your shit anyway.
Right. I think they'd be like, you're a frosted flake.
Yeah.
That's why you don't get invited, because we know you're not going to show.
Which is fair. But I love to be home. I love to be in bed. This is a dream right now.
Right? We're
cozy.
I know.
I am having an interior designer do my home, and my whole thing to her is like, cozy.
Totally.
I basically want everywhere in my home to feel like I could fall asleep right there. The dining table, whatever.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Everything's padded.
Yes.
Put a mattress pad over the dining table.
Yeah, exactly.
No, my home is the home of someone who doesn't produce enough dopamine. So I'm like, it's got to be color and squishiness and all that.
I love it, but I respect it. It is beautiful. It's giving me life.
We're working on it. We're working. I have a rainbow striped carpet being installed,
really?
and then I asked my husband, what's your dream home design? Because I didn't ask him.
Right,
in 10 years, I never asked him.
You just kind of went.
And he was like, a James Peirce house. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
It couldn't be more different.
Yes, and
he's minimal, natural wood. I'm like, oh, well, sorry.
It's fine. He's gone along for the ride for 10 years. I think it's fine.
It's fine.
He's a good man. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to forget about all you bitches and just ask all about SNL because I am so obsessed.
Yeah.
And it's just a fascinating world to me that I feel like there's some lore, there's some behind the scenes stuff that we don't get to see and don't know about.
Yeah.
I did a deep dive because I'm crazy.
I love it.